What's that? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure y'all go to ubuntuapparel.com. All that information gonna be in the description of this video. And double salute all my members, my monthly member subscriptions. Thank y'all so much. Now, I see a lot of y'all haven't grasped the concept of what I said the other day about this 50-year mortgage. You're going from a 30-year to a 50-year mortgage with the houses. And basically that just means you're going to pay 3 times the house through interest. And that's just another way to keep your ass mounted to the ground, okay? I told y'all the word mortgage means death grip. But you must understand, just like everything in America, man, everything is done out of confusion, manipulation, you know what I'm saying? And everything above. When you look at it like this, because I did another video a while back, and people really think that when the government step in and take the child because the child is in an unjust environment and all this shit, you really think the government doing your job? No. Hell no. They take the child out of that environment because they're protecting their livestock. Remember, when you sign that birth certificate, you sign your child over to the corporation. So these things that happen, you think that they're trying to help. Or they give you employment, or they give you amenities and food stamp and aid and all this shit. You gotta understand, man. That's a bunch of bullshit. It's just a setup, right? You must understand when people sign these contracts from 401ks, any fucking contract dealing with the government or dealing with any of that shit. You have to understand what what methodology means. On the methods they use to put things in contracts. You think anybody ever read any of that shit when you signing up for something, or you put a new app on your phone? You just scroll to the bottom and hit I agree. But if you really read through that shit, you will see the methods that they use. So they'll put a little bit of here, a little bit of there, and a little bit of there, and they'll spread one line of truth through 700-800 pages. And you have to go in there. Remember, methodology, the methods that they use to reveal these things is scattered. And who the fuck gonna go through there and read it? Are you gonna go through there and read it? So this is how they get you. I told y'all, paperwork is more deadlier than a gun. Why? Because a gun will take you out of here. You're gone. That's it. Paperwork will make sure that when you dead and gone, you'll still make more money than people that's living and kicking. See how demonic this shit is? I've been telling y'all something you got to think. So when you go back 401ks, how many of y'all read the 401k contract? Any of these contracts. Remember, methodology, how they take methods and they manipulate that shit. I told y'all, all this shit is done through chaos, through confusion, through lack of education. This is how they get us. And I told you, they're not worried about us because we're playing their game. They're not playing our game. So when you think they're coming to get the child out of this unjust environment, or they're trying to look out for the best interest, I say once you learn this stuff, you sit back, you'll break this shit all down. It's all a bunch of bull. And who it's coming from. You really can see who your enemies are. That's why I say, if I was a white person, bro, there's no way I could go and be pissed off at a culture or a group of people that doesn't participate in my demise. We know who all our enemies are, bro. We're playing their game. And I told y'all, everything of ignorance, they make a business out of. You ignorant to what goes on your skin, so they came up with some shit called lotion. And they made billions of dollars out this shit. Oh, you gotta be ashy. You know what I'm saying? I say, bro. They tell you your teeth gotta be white. So when you strip all the enamel off your teeth, and now your shit white, it has no protection or nothing. And it puts you in a situation where you're actually gonna stay in a dentist chair. They make fucking billions of dollars off your ignorance with that. Your lack of education with herbs, your lack of education of parenting, getting your children all this fake ass milk. Why would you do that? You got titties for a reason. Your titties ain't to be puffed up till you're 50, 60 fucking years old. So at what cost would you not or deprive your child of the best nutrients and milk that you give them currently? For the looks of your titties? That shit makes no sense, bro, when you think about it. You will, that's crazy. It's like forfeiting your child's health for the lack of your looks. Who's looking at your titties when you 40, 50 years old? Use them bitches for what they use for. Let that baby suck on them motherfuckers, especially before you give them and replace the real thing with some fucking powdered milk with all kind of bullshit in it. Remember I did a video about what's in that powdered milk, that shit they try to tell you to put in your, yeah. When people think when your child come out, you think they just, a lot of people don't think that they can genetically, right, modify shit to where your child will either want to go left or go right. Y'all know what that means. But y'all think, oh, they just born like that. No, nigga. Remember I told you about the scientists in California that discovered the frogs? And they was using anthracene. I think it's called anthracene, some shit like that. They was putting on our foods. That they was putting on our lettuce and shit. And it was running into this lake or this stream where they found frogs that was born male but somehow transformed into female. And not only did they transform into female, not only did they start acting like female, them bitches was reproducing like females. And this is the shit they was putting in our food. That's why I say when you don't know, you're speaking from a place of ignorance. Try to be the person that finds shit out before they speak on certain things. Because I don't know everything. But when you know what you're saying and you know what you're talking about, you know, you hold a responsibility to that. And when people be like, oh no, that ain't true, that can't happen. That's why I say it's easy to control ignorant people. Yes, you go look this up right now. When you get out this video, go look it up. The scientist that found, I think it was anthracene. Y'all might know it, put it on the comments. Right? He was a heavyset guy, black guy, scientist. He found that shit, and yes, they put that shit in our foods. And he went all around the world speaking about it. But like I say, man, this is what they do. You know, until we break from all this bullshit, as far as their version of how we should live, having to go downtown and fill this out, go to the courthouse and fill, man, fuck all that, man. God ain't put us here to do that stupid ass shit. Bitch, go to the courthouse, you down that bitch all day to register a car. Don't you know when you register a car, you basically handing it over to the government? That's what the word register means. Registry, or register, it means to hand it over to the king. Remember, they got rid of the king and gave you government. Why? Because government has hundreds of layers. The king and queen, you can go right knock on their front door to the castle. Hey, bitch, y'all come out here and fix this shit. You can't do that with government. Government has too many different layers of authority. So you don't know who to call, who to text, who to fax. You don't know who to motherfucking do nothing to if you got an issue with your government. But think about that, what I said, man. Methodology is the methods, you know, different methods on how they use to manipulate us with paperwork and all kind of shit. You know, the method, it's a method to their madness. And like I say, they'll stretch the truth over 700 pages, and you got to go and dissect that shit and know how to put it together. It's all about conceiving. You know what I'm saying? Deceive, I'm sorry. It's all about deceiving. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, it's very easy to control people. Very easy when you don't know shit. So just think about the stuff I just said, bro. And wrap your head around this 50-year shit, this 50-year mortgage. And the only way this shit is going to change if everybody just don't pay that shit. If everybody don't go to work, if everybody don't pay it, but they will collapse, motherfucker. Because I don't understand why a group of people want to control the world anyway. What the fuck do you get out of controlling everything and everybody? So your perception of what the devil is and what demonic acts is, you ought to know, you ought to change it. Those are the motherfuckers that's demonic. And ain't no white man gonna come out this guy to save you. I'm sorry. Ain't saved your grandma, your granddaddy, your auntie, your dog over there. Little fluff. If you got cancer, you better handle it. If not, it's no entity falling out the sky to just bless them. We got to get past that. We got to understand what frequency is. We have to understand karmatic laws like they do. We have to understand what is real, of levels of vibration. Then we start speaking and get towards to the truth. Okay? It's your boy Papa Duck, and I love y'all, man. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. You know what I'm saying? I'm very interested in what I'm gonna see. But remember, this is a community, man, where we all can talk, learn from each other. We may all disagree, but trust me, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. But like I say, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. That's just what it is, all right? Listen, man, I got a couple podcasts I'm finna go do today. I will bring y'all on the journey. You know, I always be documenting stuff for y'all to check it out. So, yeah, I'll get with y'all in a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna do another video on this. Let me share something with y'all before I get off here. And this is only for the ones who made it this far. So if y'all clicked off the video, you ain't gonna see this. But if you made it this far, I just want to show y'all something. This is something that we have achieved together, y'all. And I just want to say thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm using one hand to do this. You know, when you use one hand to do something, shit be kind of difficult. But look what we got. And the only reason why I'm disappointed because I should have been had it. But they didn't want to give it to me. Look what we got. Look what we got. I couldn't have done this without y'all. And if you made it this far in the video, y'all able to see this, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. I've been doing these videos going on 10 years. It's a long time. It's a long time. I just want to say thank y'all so much. I should have been got this. Because this is when you get 100,000. If you look at what I'm almost at 400,000, but they did not want to give it to me. I know why, and y'all know why, because that shit I be talking about. I told you I disrupt their agenda. They don't want what I talk about out there, but thanks to y'all and y'all support, man, we got us one, okay? So until next time, like I tell y'all, man, I love y'all. Like I say all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Thank y'all again. I'm out.